Kenner police make a third arrest in the death of Adan Manzano, a Kansas City reporter in New Orleans covering the Super Bowl. As Chris Welty reports, police say digital records led them to this point.
Rob, 33-year-old Christian Anderson of New Orleans was booked into the Jefferson Parish Correctional Center. Kenner police say text messages and other digital communication show Anderson's involvement in this case. Police say Anderson worked with two previously arrested suspects, Danette Colbert and Ricky White, in a, quote, coordinated effort to drug and rob victims. According to Kenner police, evidence collected through digital communications, text messages, and search warrants indicates Anderson rented the vehicle used by Colbert on the day of Manzano's death. Detectives say Anderson remained in contact with Colbert after the incident and helped attempt to profit from stolen property and financial accounts linked to Manzano. Anderson is facing several charges, including principal to simple robbery, purse snatching, access device fraud, illegal transmission of monetary funds, bank fraud, and computer fraud. Colbert and White, the alleged accomplices, face second-degree murder and other charges. At this time, Anderson only faces fraud and robbery charges. Rob?